you've been following along with our Italy episodes, today was our first full day in the Dolomites. We started our day at 4 a.m. where we hit up Lago di Braies, which I've done a separate video on, and you should definitely check it out, especially regarding my information on parking there. We then went back to our very cute hotel, Zimpati, for an amazing breakfast, which was included in our stay, and I showed the entire spread in our first Dolomites episode, First Impressions of the Dolomites, so make sure to check that out as well. We were staying in Dobbiaco, which is located in the province of South Tyrol, and the region of Trentino Alto Adige. In our First Impressions of the Dolomites episode, if you're interested, I did break down our Dolomites plan because I found that to be the hardest part in planning our trip. After breakfast, we hit the road to do some more exploring. And of course, even though the clouds were covering much of the mountains, it was still so beautiful that we couldn't help ourselves but trying to capture it. We stopped just off the road at Lago di Landro. This vividly green colored lake that is located at the bottom of Val di Landro offers a small beach area and it allows swimming at the lake. We didn't realize it at the time, but through our time on the eastern side of the Dolomites, we would pass this lake multiple times. So we're driving from Dobbiaco to Cortina, dAmpezzo, and of course, every time you see something beautiful, you have to get out and capture it, of course. This lake is such a pretty, a milky blue-green color. It's kind of amazing. From there, we headed south for one of the more well-known and bigger towns on the eastern side of the Dolomites, Cortina d'Ampezzo. Now, for whatever reason, and maybe it was because we started our day at 4 a.m., but I could not for the life of me spit out the name of this town. Cortina d'Ampezzo is known as the Queen of the Dolomites. It is a ski resort town and a part of the Dolomiti Superski area. It was one of the sites from the 1956 Winter Olympic Games, and you will soon hear the name again because they will be a partner in hosting the Milano Cortina Winter Olympics in 2026. So it's pretty cool that we got a chance to take a look around. Cortina dAmpezzo is located in the center of Da'mpezzo Valley, which is also the upper part of Buat Valley. I did consider it for a home base, but it was much more expensive than Dobbiaco, and I actually thought that Dobbiaco location-wise made for a better home base for what we were doing. But really, it's contingent upon what your plans are in the area. So that flag is for the 2026 Olympics. It's going to be in Milan and here in Cortina, which is really cool. It's neat to see the sign. So we're walking around the pedestrian way of Cortina dAmpezzo. Cortina dAmpezzo. I think that's how you say it. There's actually some very expensive stores here. I just passed Gucci. Louis Vuitton. Wasn't expecting that. Cortina dAmpezzo. Cortina dAmpezzo. There we go. Cortina dAmpezzo. Church bells. I guess you can test drive an Audi here. So the town is super cute. I was really shocked to find so many high-end stores there. I guess, I don't know. I guess I think who's walking around in Gucci when you're going skiing or going hiking through the mountains, but I guess people are.
From here, we got back in the car and headed for Lago di Miserina. Lago di Misurina is located in the highest territory of Auronzo di Cadore. It is the largest alpine lake in the Dolomites, and it's one of the most beautiful high-altitude lakes in Italy.
So we're currently at Lago di Miserina. It's quite busy here, actually. There's a lot of people. There's some people fishing. There's lots of cars around. Here you'll find some hotels as well as some restaurants here. The water's not quite as blue as some of the other lakes here, but it's still really pretty. Hopefully at some point we do get some sun though, because you actually can't even see the tops of these mountains right now. It's nothing but clouds. So you actually can't tell how intimidating these mountains really are.
The 4 a.m. start to our morning was definitely starting to catch up with us, but the weather was clearing, and since it was on our way back, we decided to stop and take a look around Lago di Dobiaco. Lago di Dobiaco is just off of the main road, so it's really easy to spot and get to, and it offers a lot of parking. The lake is small and shallow, with its deepest section only reaching a few meters. But with its stunning turquoise waters, forest background, inviting hotel and restaurant area, as well as towering mountain peaks, it is definitely worth stopping for a look around.
So we've now come to Lake Dobbiaco. It's a really nice lake, and it's got a cafe, a bar, a couple hotels around it. It's not as big, I don't think, as the last one at Misurina, I think that's how you say it. I've forgotten already how to say it. All these names, trying to remember the pronunciation. But it's really beautiful. So we'll have a better look in just a second. You can see blue skies behind me, and there's a little bit of sunlight, so it's not raining, which is awesome.
I didn't actually have this lake on my list to even come and see, and it's a pretty good sized lake. But as we were passing by, we saw it earlier, so we decided to come back and stop at it this time since it was on our way back to Dobbiaco. So there are some huge fish in that lake. Wow.
Even with some dreary skies, I thought that our first full day of the Dolomites went pretty well. Make sure that you're subscribed because on our day 2 of the Dolomites, we hiked the incredible Tre Cime di Lavaredo. And hopefully, we have some blue skies. You'll just have to wait to see. See you next time.